Black Light, Cyberspace Ministry. See, picking up where I left off about what's embedded in us. See, we say we conscious, but we not, because we not conscious of what's inside of us, what's embedded in us. So, we rely on outside sources so we could function, And by us relying on outside sources, we're not following the will of the Most High, because the will of the Most High, is imputed in us. When you say Most High, what are you talking about? We're talking about the most highest state of being that it is, the supreme being, which is embedded in each and every one of us. And some of us got it in abundance and some of us don't. Those of us who have melanin in abundance, we have this supreme being, or this supreme presence, or this supreme energy within us. But we don't know how to activate it. So we keep going on the outside trying to, activate it. I mean, we got the certain psychic abilities that we don't know about how to activate. And it's all, you can see it when you look at yourself. So, we look at the animals and we learn things from their existence, how they roll, how they function. And we don't look at ourselves. The black man don't look at himself. He look at the white man, because he was raised by the white man. Now the white man is different, because he has less melanin than us. So by him being that color, a pale color, that tell you there's something different about him. He got less than we got. And he realizes this. So he had to flip the script and make it seem like he got more than we got. That don't make him stupid now. That's, we think that he be stumbling on things and fumbling. No, his nature is a chaotic nature. But it's not due because of melanin. His nature is chaotic because he don't have the discipline, and the wisdom that's embedded in us, because he's not as old as us. So he's not as old as us, and we produce him from us, so he don't have no authority over us, and he don't have as much wisdom as we got. We just not using what we got, because we depending on what he got, what he created for himself, and we submit it to what he doing. So at this point in time, no one is really a Muslim. They're not bowing down to the will of the Most High. So we got to be made to bow down to the will of the Most High. You see? Because we stubborn, in our actions, in our behavior, we stubborn. We've been depending on the white man. He actually beat us into submission to him, see, which took over 400 or 500 years for him to do that. Now, he beat us to the point where he no longer have to beat us. We automatically run to the whip, and he took the place of our real father. And he's actually trying to find out who he is. So that's why he got archaeologists and so forth going back in time, and whatever he know, he write it down. But he got the science. He said they burnt up in The libraries of Alexander, but don't believe that. I don't believe it. You believe that he lying. He telling his people that so he can control them too. You know, he actually got them books stashed away. Maybe some of them burned up, but not the very, very important ones. The ones that burned up is what he's searching for. You know, now this is just my belief because I know the Caucasian, the highly intelligent Caucasian. They lie to themselves and their people too. So all is not lost for us because our ancestors are part of us. You know, they really in our DNA. You know, just like my father, my immediate parents, I got their DNA. They got their people's DNA all the way back to the beginning. If it was a beginning, it might not be the beginning. You know, we just thinking it's a beginning. Might not be no such thing as a beginning for us. We just go in circles, you know. Each loop we make, when we get to a certain point in that circle, we supposed to get a little bit more wise and a little bit more intelligence because we just going around in circles, you know. And if we keep going around in circles doing the same thing over and over again, that means that we have lost our minds and we got to find them. Now, I believe that it's something higher than our minds. I believe it's something even higher than our souls. And that's what we think is on the outside of us. Because we at a certain level in our development where we don't know how many phases it is to us. There's the seen and there's the unseen. So we're gonna go try to get to the unseen to solve this puzzle. This is Black Light Out.